This is how you make these little flowers. 2 lots of hessian. This one's from Calico. This is just one I had lying around. If you're going to use a loose weave hessian, you'll need to either singe the edges with a lighter. I'm not allowed near a lighter, so, or you can run a line of glue along the edge just to hold it in place. I don't use it either because I'm too lazy and impatient. Normally trim off this edge here, just to get rid of that white. It's up to you what sort of length you do. Obviously the longer the length, the bigger the flower. Obviously you can play around and adapt these. That's what you want to do, get rid of that. And then probably about an inch thickness, you have to allow for your fraying. So then you'll be left with this. So if you want the tufty bits at the top, obviously fold it that way. And if you want the tufty bits at the bottom, fold it that way. It doesn't really make a lot of difference because you're going to roll it. So fold it all in half across the length. Keeps its shape quite well. So, and then you'll roll the middle bit. Keep it quite tight. Don't worry about all the bits that fraying, just snip those off in the end. Roll in about this far, and then we start twisting. So you twist the first bit, curl it round, and the idea of this obviously is to try and keep it as tight as you can. You can do loose ones, but I find it works with ribbon better than hessian. If you do get bits on your nerves, just snip it off. Carry on rolling. You might get cramp in your fingers after a while. When you build up a sizable little flower, it does help to give it a blob of glue, just in case you manage to unravel it a little bit. Snip that bit off. Can you see how the flower is beginning to take shape? So on this bit we're just going to put a little blob of glue. Obviously don't do what I do and just stick your fingers straight on top. And then you can just carry on twisting. The glue doesn't show at all, so before you get to the end, give it another lip of glue. And when you come to do its bottom, one final twist, and then you can glue it onto the base, so it gives it a nice flat bottom. And you just hold it in place for a minute without burning your fingers. Then you can trim all your bits off. You can leave a few of these on here if you want a really, really tufty one. Turn it over, just trim up the edge a little bit. And there you have a little rolled hessian flower. And as you can see on the wreath, I use a longer strip to make the flowers. Had a few left over, so whack them onto little hair slide blanks. Made a couple of hair slides. Really easy to do. Can be done with any fabric. If you're using really, really thin fabric like Calico that's sold in the shop, you will need to put a stiffener on it. But like I said, hessian does work really well, keeps its shape. So there you go. Go and make flowers.